If it's real, y'all can come to pawn it. You ain't gotta go to the pawn shop. Come to me. Hey, this real shit. Don't go to cash advance. Come to CMG advance. We got some money for you niggas, man. Right now. You feel me? We got
Roll
money
with
right
me,
now,
man. We
man.
about to run this bitch.
Pull up, don't make this shit happen, man. I think it's gonna hurt a lot of rappers, man, after this, man. These niggas can't go without making money, man. They don't stack it, man. They wasted all on the drip. See all that drip? I ain't buy. See that? Man, who worried? We not worried. You feel me? All that shit y'all used to, you feel me? You know all this shit how y'all used to fuck the money up. You feel me? Remember when y'all used to fuck the money up? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is the time. I didn't fuck it up. What y'all want to do, man? Yeah.
Another thing that I found a coincidence is Yo Gotti still was playing the game. Whether it was him or his brother, they were still sending little subliminal messages. Now, Yo Gotti released a mixtape and also a music video. Now, the music video was released on Young Dolph's birthday, July 27, 2023, for the song called No Fake Love. So now that everybody sees why PRE and Young Dolph's entourage and people that's connected to Young Dolph are feeling some type of way, it was because it was a back and forth thing. Even when Young Dolph passed, a lot of people didn't take the gloves off. They kept subliminally talking about Young Dolph. And this is what Young Dolph affiliates had to say. Now, this lady, she goes by the name of Paper Route Vicky. She put this on her page. She says, when you whack your own blood to stop from going to jail is crazy. With the searching emoji. Now, I'm not gonna say she's talking about Big Jook, but she's probably talking about Big Jook. Now, she spoke to the people that are picking sides between PRA and CMG, saying that they're not from Memphis, they don't know these guys specifically, so they need to stop dick.
Let me tell you people something right motherfucking now. I don't give a about no Big Jook, no Little Jook, no Yo Gotti, his mama, his kids, they baby mamas, or none of that. If y'all with them, don't with me. Y'all see this shit real. Big PRE. I love don't fucking death. I'm right with whatever and whatever and whenever. And if you ain't with me, get the on. You know I'm PRE. I don't even listen to CMG music. Big Jook had me blocked a long time ago. A long time ago. So he know what the fuck it is. When Dolph was hanging out that window and y'all was making all them posts and CMG this and CMG that. Now CMG not winning the war. CMG ain't even in Memphis no more. All them dropping like flies. Shout out to Big Super Dude.
Now, a blogger, a respected blogger, he goes by the name of Seti Nash. If you guys are interested in a little bit more about his stories and just his insight, I want you guys to subscribe to him. He did give me permission to use this video. So he was saying, he was painting a picture on the actual scene in which Big Jook lost his life. Now, he's insinuating that Big Jook, his mother, and security were getting into the same actual car. And that's when the mother jumped out the car and ran when they started to let off on Big Jook.
So there was some dudes sitting in the back aisles, and what ends up happening is they leave early. Once they leave early, they see Big Jook and his mama get into a car. The mom gets into the back, and Big Jook was on the passenger side. So that's why y'all see where he's laid out at, because once they fired them shots, he fell out the car once they obviously opened up the door. They almost killed Yo Gotti's mama. I didn't want y'all to know that part. When they got to shooting, when dude ran up and started busting and everything like that and getting Big Jook, yeah, Yo Gotti's mama opened up the door and ran away. This will all later come out. What I'm telling you is 1000% facts. With that being said, bro, Yo Gotti can't do anything. I know that's not what y'all want to hear. Yo Gotti can't put a bag on nobody's head because who can Yo Gotti trust? The person he can trust was his brother. I 100% believe, not that I know, I believe that Big Jook was going to end up going to jail for the murder of Young Dolph, having an association as far as conspiracy to commit murder, because that's what putting a bag on somebody's head is. Well, also hiring a hit too. But Dover Hernandez is 100% now going to be able to snitch on Big Jook and get lighter sentencing. Yo Gotti had nothing to do with the murder of Young Dolph. His brother did. His brother put the money up.
Now everybody wants to know Yo Gotti's next move. And that was connected. Here's a person that's close, and he said this. He says, Gotti is a family man. Trust, he is hurt bad behind this. Juk first got out like 10 years ago. He took him straight to the road.
All right, let's see if we can get this dub. We need
Juk
this one.
always spoke
See
about
if we
Gotti
can make
saving
up for
his
that
life.
bullshit
I was told
game
the
in
only
the
reason
playoffs
Gotti wasn't
yesterday.
there because he was just there for the funeral and because flights was getting canceled due to the weather. He left earlier than planned. Juk was planning on staying a couple of days after the funeral, so he didn't have to rush to the airport. Gotti was the real target, allegedly. They both had security. Juk stepped out and got caught lacking. They hit him with a switch. I heard 300 rounds was let off. Gotti ain't got nothing to do with his blood. Why would he want that pressure of a gang charge to avoid a RICO? It doesn't make any sense. Now here's exclusive footage of Yo Gotti and his brother. Now this is the day of the actual shooting, and they were loading up.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Now here is people on CMG, Glorilla. She posted on her page. He said, Big Juk, get your rest. ESPG, he said, Big Juk with the handshake in the middle. Big Juk music. He put this on his page. We gotta get the game, bro. He left us like that.
On first down, they'll start out with Jefferson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll go right back to Jefferson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Lance looking to throw it. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. But Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, here's White. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
love will already exist. And of course, it has not. But wait a minute. Let's stop before this.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 6. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 41. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Those defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. The Cowboys had 9 and 7 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. But you've told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases, because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
They took him down in the backfield with those instincts. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And that don't make us no better, fellas.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Despite running it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
White.
Get in there, baby.
Into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it down, put the ball in the end zone. Anything big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance? Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And they'll run on first down with Jefferson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Lance now to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. 7-7, our score after 1. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. That is cool. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They go right back to White here on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. So a nice chunk play running the football, followed by that going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it, because when you got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
When you're making the most money, and you're the most popular, and you have the most status, and the most influence, it's very difficult to find somebody.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As soon as I started focusing on my happiness, I realized that it was over. Now I want you to think about this for a minute. The little world, if they're happy with people, destroying other people's happiness.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Pass complete on the crossing route. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're coming back down 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its role over the other.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Flush to his right.
Oh, damn, he held on to that pitch.
Midfield at the 48. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Lance now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
March to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, it's Lance. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to...
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Financial ruin. William didn't know about this debt, and he also didn't know that Wilma suffering from breast cancer she's prone to have. Then he was figuring it out. So, left it out as your proud future widow and chief Jew and then her husband dumped out. She did what any Jew would hope for. She starts to 17 and was
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Play better off the herb, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. But we got, well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, a run with Vaughn. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing. Prescott. It's going to be intercepted.
Right on that. There on that.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Get that right back.
A give up the middle to Jefferson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Jefferson. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. On the option, running left is Lance. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. And now is the Packers punter as they'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll go up the middle with White. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3rd and 2. Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A give running right is Vaughn. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And out across midfield down to the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Can only manage to get a couple.
Center square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Opting to run again here with White. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott.
Out of fucking range. Damn.
Multiple players
My
getting
fault,
hurt
fellas.
there for an 8-yard loss. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10.
Come on, get it back. One more time.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To the races, down the right side. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And the slot man goes in motion left. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun, here's a give to Jefferson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw, it's Lance.
Oh, that was my pick.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Lance going to throw. Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Lance. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Colorado Springs family was victimized by a woman called
York now for the extra point.
That did not work out for us.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
Finally, the mother got a photo of the man running away. She posted flyers around the neighborhood addressed to the female jogger that continuously uses our walkway as her toilet, pleading for her to stop. Nothing worked. Even after seeing the man run past the
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. In motion, that's Tolbert. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner, I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over first and 10.
After breaking into their home in James Wood, Nicholas Wigg broke into the house in St. Paul, Minnesota, and took his time to join the family for longer.
On the give, this is Jefferson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now 2nd and 9. And they'll go again here with Jefferson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
52 black.
They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Oh, down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
the whole time. A dashboard camera caught Canales reaching into the hard-working driver's tip jar while making eye contact with the camera.
Prescott down. Well, this one into the hands of Vaughn. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Number one, the P. Where there's a P, there's a P. Police in St. Petersburg, Florida, caught a man peeing on the bumper of a marked police car. They apparently had him in handcuffs before he even finished the job. David Marcel Lewis Johnson was caught in the act on February 8, 2020, at about 1 a.m.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. White is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
Once again, it's White. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Of any big updates in her personal life. With the help of other members of their crew, the duo targeted people who were on their way to
You hear that motherfucker.
Before other crew members robbed them. The recent spike in robbery.
You can do it, baby.
We started watching the couple a few weeks before the arrest. Employees at one of the banks had noticed a suspicious...
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Now, with Gomez's account suspended and her being in jail, where on earth are we going to get updates on current events? We were just following her for information.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Raquel Dolores Antiola and Melissa Cooper allegedly trafficked over $3 million in illicit powder.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm it for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And
let's just call it nose beers worth over $3 million in the vehicle's floorboard. Hopefully it wasn't actually all stepped on, but anyway, officers noticed that somebody had lowered and welded the SUV's floor back together to provide storage space. There was also a second compartment in the back of the vehicle with hollowed-out side panels. The influencers entered police custody, and the Department of Homeland Security attempted to charge the women at a federal level. Days before their arrests, the women posted pictures on their Instagram pages that seem ironic in hindsight. Antiola picked up
that might
herself
have took us out of the playoffs for
that
sure.
it felt good to be around a woman who's in her bag and not her feelings. We're not totally sure what that means, since a corset and a bag are two totally different things, but Rocky probably thought she was deep. Dufour posted a pic commenting on how people didn't know who she was becoming, which turned out to be a convict. First-time offenders for trafficking over 5 kilograms are subject to federal sentences of 10 years and up, and a fine of $10 million. Looks like they got stuck in traffic. Number 4, the idiotic Franking twins.